Good day, everyone. This is Mai Taklan, and I will be reporting on part of Module 16 Podcasting, its history, and some business models. To start, let's define what podcasting is. According to TechTarget, podcasting is the preparation and distribution of digital audio files to the computers of subscribed users using RSS feeds. So the files are available on the internet and are uploaded to streaming platforms and services, which the users or the audiences can listen to on their smartphones or other devices. And according to our reference material, audio and video programs that resemble those of radio and TV are available through podcasts by publishing them through various means such as RSS, as earlier mentioned, and P2P clients. And additionally, the word podcast usually refers to a specific audio show or individual episodes of that show. So podcasts are usually available as a series of pre-recorded talks or episodes that users can listen to on demand from their mobile devices. And podcasters usually publish these episodes on a regular schedule. So through podcasting, it is reflected or the convergence or combination of broadcasting and digital innovation is currently transforming the process of content production, sharing, and consumption. So here are some of the, not all, just some examples of popular podcasts in the Philippines, such as Adulting with Joy Spring, Dear MOR, comedy shows like The Cool Pal, Sky Podcast, and Mel Robbins, Then Will Talks. So there is no specific or prescribed format, length, and style for a podcast. As you can see from the examples, they vary from niches, categories, and how they are produced. So today, podcasting is a valuable way to reach niche markets and gain or build a digital presence and audience. So let's go back to the early history of internet broadcasting. So, podcasting emerged as an advancement from early internet based radio broadcasting. So, here are some of the key developments that played a part to the evolution. So, the first um, history, or which started it in 1993 to 1994, the pioneers include Internet Talk Radio, which was developed by Carl Malamud, that used MBONE or multicast backbone on the internet, followed by Austin Arts BBS, Voice of America, WXYC, and REC. So these are the early initiators or pioneers. So it has expanded, or the internet broadcasting expanded during 1995 to 1996, and listed are some of its significant milestones, such as Net Radio, Radio HK, KPIG, and Virgin Radio. So this allowed the ASCAP to develop licensing policies, since this industry has been slowly expanding and changing. All right. And in 1996 to 1999, the industry started innovating and creating or providing distinctions. So here are some of noteworthy mentions. So noteworthy programs to mention. I will not be reading it because it's quite long, but you can just pause the video and read through it. And in the early 2000s, it became a channel for niche platforms and formats to emerge, which usually combined the internet radio with social networking. So it allowed streaming music in different formats, paying royalties. And I think during this time, it was also the rise of piracy, if I'm not mistaken. So here are some examples of those. So Mekora, IM Radio, Radio Vague, and Supernova Radio. So podcasting, the evolution of podcasting, it has shown or showcased how broadcasting has evolved during the digital age. So it started from niche shows like Screen Printers Radio to groundbreaking platforms like Net Radio and Loud Radio. So these innovations paved the way for the podcasts that we know today. So now podcasting and the internet radio is thriving combination or combining blending of creativity and community and of course technology into a vital part of modern media. So throughout its start in the early 1990s up until now, we can see how it has evolved greatly. So this leads us to the second part of my report, which are the business models that emerge from the evolution of internet radio and podcasting. So these models are designed to meet the needs of different audiences, broadcasters, whether they are public services or commercial businesses, which the latter being more common. So the first one is sponsorship, where companies sponsor the podcast, advertising, where ads appear either before, during, or after the podcast, followed by direct selling or selling your own products or services, and affiliate sales, which is very common nowadays in various forms of media. So let's discuss sponsorships. So, sponsorship is a model where the podcaster and a brand agree to a contract to produce a set of exclusive ads in pre, mid, or post roll of podcast episodes. So, according to Castos, how much you earn from a sponsor depend on the number of downloads your episodes earn. So the amount of money that sponsors would pay you would depend on your audience as well. And when it gets bigger and it starts containing analysis, metrics, and the whole market, the sponsorship or the form of the sponsorship becomes more complex and becomes more fragmented. So I included a sample picture of how a podcast value chain is displayed. So now let's talk about the second form or the second business model, which is advertising. So, although sponsorship is a form of advertising, but there is also a specific uh, ads or advertising format, which is ads, and we would see them on other digital ad platforms. So, ads include like one off ads in the middle, pre and post roll, and also there are ads that that are continuous. So in the picture, you can see Spotify's audio ads platform that enables brands to offer CTA or click through advertising during the podcast listening. However, in this form of business models, podcasters do not get a cut or do not gain revenue. So it's mostly the platform gaining. And the third one is direct selling of premium content. So, this is the most likely way to make real money as a beginner podcaster. So, the picture shows an example of a fairly harmless or sponsorship, like I think it's Patreon, a website, a sponsorship website that is connected to the podcast Story Learning Spanish. So, this membership offers no ads and also a PDF transcript of the episode. So, it's an innovative way to practice and learn Spanish or how to speak Spanish. And the last one is affiliate marketing, which involves selling of products or services or brand services that are typically connected to the theme of the product and usually allows the podcaster or the broadcaster to earn a commission per sale. So it would depend, or the commissions can vary depending on, I guess, the percentage or range of the starting point or a flat fee. So they are mainly used by podcasters not as the main revenue stream, but as a support revenue stream. So you can see in the picture is the Audible Creator Program. Audible, which is owned by Amazon, has developed a creator affiliate program where the creators or the affiliates earn $15 per conversion. So if someone subscribes, they would earn a $15 commission. So, to summarize my very short report, podcasting is the creation and distribution of audio and video content resembling radio and television programs through digital platforms like RSS feeds and peer to peer clients. Additionally, podcasting and the internet radio has evolved greatly from its grassroots in 1993 into a modern innovation that we know and consume regularly in this digital age. And some examples of business models that emerged from these innovations are sponsorships, advertising, direct selling, and affiliate sales. So these business models allow for licensing, production, promotion, and income generator income generation for podcasters and broadcasters alike. So that ends my report, and I only have two short discussion questions. So, if you were to create a podcast, what kind of development oriented podcast would you create? And which of the four business models do you think would work best for you? So, here are my references. And thank you so much for listening to my report. I'm looking forward to your participation. See you next time.